The Pledge of Allegiance starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning, Cowboys. Coming up on today's show, we will be discussing student opportunities on and off campus. I'm Sammy.
And I'm Justin. Today is Friday, February 9th, and Canyon News Network starts right now.
It's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side.
Welcome back, Cowboys. Would you like to earn up to $140 for being a student poll worker during the June 5th election? In order to participate, you will need to be 16 by June 5th. If you are interested, please stop by Miss Mast in E3 to pick up an application.
In sports news, a huge congrats to both our girls and boys soccer teams who earned spots in CAF playoffs this year. Girls finished second overall in Foothill League, while boys finished third with wins over Saugus and Valencia this past week. Remember to come out tonight to the main gym for both girls and boys basketball as they finish off the regular season with the games against Valencia.
In other sports news, Canyon Baseball's alumni game, Home Run Derby, and more is tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. Our canteen will be serving food, so come help us kick off the 2018 season with a day of fun at the baseball field.
Remember that anyone who is interested in performing jazz pop, auditions are on Monday after school in the choir room. The auditions are open to anyone on campus. Make sure you also know when the song was written and that it was written during the time period of the theme. Break a leg, Cowboys.
What's Mine is Yours is having another pop-up shop today during lunch and 6th period in AA3. Everything is free, just show your ID. Now here are our counselors with this month's Counselor's Corner.
Good morning, Canyon Cowboys. Welcome to Counselor's Corner. I'm Mrs. DeVoe, and this is Mr.
Registration 2018-2019 juniors. You guys are getting called up by appointment. Some of you are getting called up already. When you come up, make sure you have your red sheet, your Navias sheet, so you can get signed up for the raffle. All right? Oh, sophomores. Sophomores, we're going to get you guys next week, and then freshmen, we will get you in March.
Awesome. Okay, seniors, it's that time of the year. You applied in the fall, and now you're going to be hearing back from those colleges. Make sure you update your emails, you check the information, and you do all the things you need to do in a timely manner. Most importantly, if they're asking for transcripts, come up to the registrar's office located here in the counseling office and pick up a blue form. Fill out this blue form and get it in as fast as possible so all of your transcripts could be turned in a timely manner. They're looking and waiting for those. Thank you.
All right. There will be an AP and Honors night. Mrs. Goller will be presenting that night. It is going to be on February 12th at 6:30 in the Canyon High School Library. Please attend. Bring your questions. She is very knowledgeable on the subject.
All right. And then our last field trip's happening. We will be visiting Caltech. This private school is located in Pasadena. We only have 30 spots that they're allowing for 30 students to attend the field trip. I really advise if you're interested in math or science that you get on this field trip. It's a great school. It's our last of 3. We've done the UC, we've done the CSU. Now it's time to see a private school. You could pay your $15 in the ASB office and then come up to the counseling office with the form filled out, turn it into Mrs. Von Ryan, join Mr. Hodge, myself, and Mrs. Perez. It's going to be a fun trip.
Okay, final thought. Grades are coming out. Get your missing work in. Get caught up on the stuff that you guys haven't turned in. Make up tests, whatever the case may be. And ultimately, stay in your lane. Worry about yourself. Handle your business. And things will turn out well.
All right. Have a great day. Bye, guys.
Since it still calls for warm weather this weekend, come out to the mall this Saturday and support journalism. There's a fundraiser at the Menchie's from open to close. If you go, please mention Canyon High School's journalism, and they'll get a portion of the profits.
In meeting news, Checkmates Chess, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Other Board Games Club meets today in G117. Young Leaders for the Betterment of the Planet Club meets Friday in room F5. And lastly, Latino Dance Club meets every day during lunch in room D5. Finally, today we highlight one woman who has helped spark the civil rights movement with her courageous actions. Here's Warren with more.
Every February, people celebrate Black History Month to remember the important contributions and achievements made by African Americans throughout history. Today we'll be highlighting Rosa Parks, who's a civil rights activist. She was born on February 4, 1913 in Tuskegee, Alabama. Her childhood brought her early experiences of racial discrimination and activism for racial equality. On December 1, 1955, Rosa Parks boarded the segregated Cleveland Avenue bus for home. Bus's seats were split into two sections, with white people at the front row and black people at the back. As she was riding the bus, it eventually began to fill with white people. This led the bus driver to ask 4 black passengers to give up their seats, with Parks being one of them. She was the only one that protested and refused to give up her seat. This event led to the Montgomery bus boycott, which helped initiate the civil rights movement in the United States. The leaders of the local black community organized a bus boycott that began the day Parks was convicted of violating the segregation laws. Led by a young Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the boycott lasted more than a year, during which Parks not only lost her job, but ended only when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that bus segregation was found unconstitutional. Over the next half-century, Parks became a nationally recognized symbol of dignity and strength in the struggle to end racial segregation. She will forever be known as the First Lady of Civil Rights and the mother of the freedom movement.
Next week, we will highlight another figure in the fight for racial equality, as well as another CTE pathway on campus. Be sure to keep up with us on CHS News Network on Twitter, as we will be tweeting updates from basketball games. I'm Justin Mascari.
And I'm Sami West. Thanks for watching CNN. Have a great day, Cowboys.